Turn my radio down so I don't violate no YouTube. They don't get the pennies in a wad. Now, as you see, I'm not anywhere close to Kansas, Toto. I'm actually at my mama's house. Let me turn my radio down some more, I can hear it, so I don't want YouTube get all pissy. But I'm at my mama's house. We're here in town. And let me get my brake, get my seatbelt on. So I'll get me a $25 fine for not wearing the seatbelt. Now, we went out here to see if we could find some good old morels. Now, there's good news and there's bad news. Good news is, we did find some. Bad news is they were too small to pick. Evidently, that frost we had about a week ago really put some damage to some of them, because we found some that were black as black and all dried up and shriveled up and everything else. So what we did was, is the ones that we found like that, we just picked the caps off the tip and we ground them up between our fingers, kind of like sawdust, something like that kind of material for them. And we just sprinkled all them spores and everything that was on that mushroom, we just sprinkled it back in the ground for next year. So, now we did find some, like I said, but they were small, and I mean, maybe about my thumb size, about that size there, which, you know, like buddy of mine Puckett said, we could pick them, but, just leave them be, and if they get bigger, they get bigger, and or if something comes along and eats it and digests it and shits it out somewhere else, then you might get some mushrooms elsewhere. Make sure. Okay, there's a car coming. I don't want to pull up in front of him. There's one coming my way, so I'll wait. I ain't no big hurry. I'm in no hurry to get nowhere. But yeah, I mean, we found a small allotment of them. I was more tickled pink, truthfully and honestly. There's a big ass patch of yellow root coming up. I was more excited to find that big ass patch of yellow root than I was finding mushrooms. Because most of the time when I do get mushrooms, the only thing I do with mine is I give them to my mom and my stepdad. So, let me get a drink. Tastes better. Now, I got my big ass canopy tent in. It's in the back blazer. I think what I'm gonna do is say like on a Friday, I'm gonna get my canopy put in the back of the blazer and have it ready for the weekend, or say even Saturday or whatever. But it takes up a lot of space and room. I think I'm just gonna get the shed cleaned out real good and stick the canopy in there during the week, and towards the weekend or on the weekend just put it back in the blazer and do it that way, instead of having to carry that damn thing with me all the time. It was supposed to come with some weights for the feet part of it. It has the bags for being weighted, but there's no weights like it says it is. So whenever I get to do my review on Amazon, I get to make a note of that, saying the bags are there, but there's no weights like it's guaranteed what I paid for, and that's why I paid a higher price for it, because it was supposed to have weighted bags, and I have the bags, but there's no weight. So I'm gonna definitely get my 2 cents in on that one. But it's okay. I think here sometime this evening I'm gonna get me a big old container bucket, like a pitcher, and I'm gonna go in my yard and gather up as much redbud flowers as possible so I can steep them real good and let them steep overnight, so that way I can make me some redbud jelly. Dandelion turned out kinda okay. I'm just waiting to see if it thickens up like it's supposed to, because it was getting thick before I water bathed it, and as soon as I water bathed it, it went runny. I can't figure out what the hell's going on with it. So it's been sitting on the side for about a little over a day or so, and I'm just kind of waiting to find out what takes place with that. Because if it doesn't turn out the way it's supposed to, then the only thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to get a big old bowl and dump all that shit into the big ass bowl of it, stick it outside, and let all the honeybees around and whatever else wants to come lick on it and eat it. Have a field day with it. But I'm gonna follow this redbud jelly recipe step by step, and it's like Puckett, we was coming back from our picking area. He asked me if I made redbud jelly, could I sell it at the farmer's market? And I said, yeah, because it's considered jelly. And he said, well, I didn't know if you had to do something special for that, since it's, you know, not like a fruit plant, nothing like that. Nope, as long as it's jelly, jam, or cookies and bread, and of course there's a list of things on there, but you know, as long as it falls in this category, I can sell it. So with all that being said and done, that's why I like making this crazy shit for us. I can take it to market, because I'd be hell if I made, say, even 4 pints of redbud jelly. I would be the only person there that would have redbud jelly, just like the dandelion jelly. That's why I'm hoping it turns out decent, because I'd be the only person there with dandelion jelly. I know I'm going to be the only person there with elderberry jelly. I know that for a fact. But I did find one thing I can do, because cowboy candy falls under the class of pickles. But what I found out is I can actually make cowboy candy jelly and do it that way. Now, I'm going to jump out for a second, check my mail, so I'll be back in a second. Hell, that's like, we got done down there at the looking for mushrooms and everything, and on the way of coming out of that field, man, I picked all kinds of ticks off me. I even sprayed bug repellent and everything, and I still pick ticks off of me. But it's alright. That's the joy going in the woods this time of year. You always can get ticks and bugs on you. Well, I'm home. I'm gonna shut this puppy down. I'll see y'all soon.